Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon. So happy 2023. I know we're 2 weeks into the new year, and this is actually my first video of the new year. There hasn't been a whole lot of content here on the channel, but we do have some very interesting information to go over in today's video, and that is some information coming from the one and only Tom Henderson, which for those of you guys that don't know who he is, he has an amazing track record with inside information about the future of basically all franchises in existence in gaming. He definitely has some inside sources that kind of give him the lowdown about upcoming titles, upcoming projects, all sorts of cool stuff like that. And he was stating, I believe it was yesterday, that Ghost Recon's new game that they are working on right now is going to be releasing in 2025, or at least the fiscal year 2025, which does span from April of 2024 until March of 2025. So we're going to be going over all of the information of that in today's video. But real quick, before we jump into it, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be super appreciated. Also, for those of you that may be new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you do not miss any of my future uploads. So first things first, we're going to go over to the original tweet that kind of sparked all of this speculation, and it was actually a tweet from Tom Henderson about the new NASCAR game that's kind of in a bumpy road with the developer and stuff like that. And Owen Sanderson actually tweeted at him and said, "Are the reports true that a new Ghost Recon game will release this year?" And he replied to that and said that he doesn't think so. I believe it's forecasted for 2025 or so. And with all of the news that came out a couple of days ago talking about a bunch of Ubisoft titles that were canceled, some of them were postponed or delayed. With the Ghost Recon Frontline that was canceled, we got that information late last year. All of that going on, this isn't a guaranteed release date, but I do believe this is going to be a ballpark. If the developers started working on the next iteration of Ghost Recon shortly after the release of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, at least started getting ideas rolling, and with all of the DLCs of that game, took feedback, took details and stuff like that that they planned on using in the next iteration of the franchise, by 2025, that's going to give them close to 5 full years of development, even from the very early stages of development. So that is in line with the development time between Ghost Recon Future Soldier and Ghost Recon Wildlands, and that is definitely a good thing. Yes, waiting a little bit longer before the next title releases is going to kind of suck, but a proper development cycle to actually put in the time, make the game right, make the game that all of us want to see with that longer development cycle, I think that will be huge for the franchise. So now we're going to actually be jumping over to a news article that was put up basically talking about the same tweet that we were just talking about, and I'm going to be reading down through this, and I will also link this article down in the description below for those of you guys that want to go check it out. So the title of this article is "New Ghost Recon Game Rumored to be Coming in 2025. We kind of already talked about that at the start of the video. But the article goes on to say that the Ghost Recon series hit a low mark with Breakpoint in 2019, sequel to Ghost Recon Wildlands that added RPG-like item drops for the first time in the series. And with that, in my personal opinion, that was the wrong direction to go with the third-person Clancy tactical shooter. So the article goes on to say the addition was controversial among fans, obviously like myself, just like the decision to launch the game without the signature AI squad mates. There's 2 strikes. But shortly after its release, Ubisoft acknowledged the disappointing quality of the game. Over the following months, the developers tried to get Ghost Recon Breakpoint closer to the tactical shooter roots of the franchise with the immersive mode, the return of the AI squad mates. However, it wasn't enough to salvage the game's reception. That ship, as they say, had already sailed. Development on Breakpoint was officially ceased in April of 2022, as Ubisoft promised the feedback received with this installment would shape the franchise's future. Only 3 months later, Ubisoft canceled another Ghost Recon game, which was Ghost Recon Frontline, which wasn't anything that I believe any of us asked for. I know we've had a number of videos and a couple of live streams and stuff talking about that title. It was a first-person battle royale that was just a hodgepodge of a bunch of different things, but I'm not going to go off on a tangent here. The article continues saying, which had been conceived as a battle royale-inspired spin-off, but received a hugely negative reaction from fans, obviously myself included. So going back to the article, there was a leak around April of 2022, talked about a project over Ghost Recon game that was in development, rumored to be in development, and could release sometime in 2023. Tom Henderson obviously went on today and said that the current forecast is for a 2025 release. That is a reasonable time frame if we assume that the team behind Breakpoint would immediately set out to produce the next Ghost Recon after ceasing the support of the 2019 game. Henderson didn't say whether he meant calendar year or fiscal year though. If Henderson's sources are correct, the unannounced big AAA game scheduled by Ubisoft for the fiscal year 2023-2024 that has been rumored to be in development will not belong to the Ghost Recon franchise. Hopefully we will find out more about all of this with the E3 that is actually going to be happening later this year. But with all of that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. Please let me know your thoughts on this down below. If this rumor does come out to be true and they're targeting a early 2025 release date, are you happy about that? Are you upset about that? Do you want the developers to take more time to fully flesh out the game more in line with Ghost Recon Wildlands? Give us AI teammates, give us great control of those AI teammates, give us a full fleshed out really good story, tactical elements to the game, let there be stealth mechanics, maybe some camouflage mechanics, a number of things that should be in a third-person shooter, especially when it comes down to the tactics of all of these tactical shooters that we had in the old Ghost Recon days. But I could honestly go on for hours and hours talking about what I want to see in the next Ghost Recon game. Please let me know what you guys want to see in the next Ghost Recon game down below in the comments. But like I said, that is all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you are excited about this news that there is a Ghost Recon game in development right now, and it is slated to come out somewhere around 2025. Drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new, and I will keep you guys fully up to date if there's any more information that comes out surrounding this. But overall, that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.